What's up guys, Super Pikmin Bros here, and today it's been officially 5 years since I started this YouTube channel, and this is going to be my 200th video, and I'm almost at 300 subscribers, and all of that combined is honestly hysterical. It's just crazy that this whole YouTubing thing lasted for 5 years and it actually became successful. You know, with all the Pikmin videos recently, with Pikmin 4, and all the Plush videos that I did when starting out my YouTube channel, and even my animation videos that I did, like, in between videos, which also became kind of successful with this one certain video I have. Yeah, so that video has 32,000 views, and without those type of videos blowing up, I wouldn't be here making this video right now. So to congratulate me on my 5-year milestone, and my subscriber count, and for my 200th video, I'm going to make a tribute to my very first video, my Pikmin plush collection, which has grown over the years. So let's get this plush collection started. It's quite a lot. So first we have Pikmin 1. So if we're gonna start this plush collection off, we gotta start it off with a bang. And with that, I present to you my very first Pikmin plushies. So I got these guys back in like 2017 to 2018, and I had no idea what it was at the time. So whenever I got them and looked up Pikmin on YouTube, the sensation had began, and I was instantly hooked. And so I bought more. Like this red Pikmin from the World of Nintendo line. These two guys are also from this line of Nintendo plushies, as well as a few other ones I'll be showing later. I also have a few bootlegs, like this fat yellow Pikmin. He's quite different from the other ones, but I still like him for that, as he is unique from the others. Here's another small yellow Pikmin, which I think is also bootleg, but looks pretty good for one, actually. I think he's quite old, too. Here is a blue Pikmin from the All-Star collection of Pikmin plushies. Blue Pikmin are my favorite type of Pikmin. Here is a blue Pikmin from the World of Nintendo line. Before, these guys were kind of rare, but recently they kind of dropped down in price and rarity to only being $15 to previously not being found that often. So I think I see that as a win in my book, because as I previously stated, I like blue Pikmin. And we can't be forgetting about the Puffmin. Puffmin are quite unique from the other Pikmin, as they don't help you at all, but actually start fighting you. Speaking of Puffmin, there's also this bootleg Puffmin plushie I want to get, but I'll get it soon, as I already have a Pikmin on the way. It's the Glow Pikmin. On to Pikmin 2. First we have this bootleg purple Pikmin that comes from the same set as this yellow Pikmin right there. I kinda wanna get the rest of the fat Pikmin plushies, but they were on Amazon a really long time ago, so I don't think they're on sale anymore. I also have this set of purple Pikmin with the leaf, bud, and flower. And I have a suspicion that these guys might be rare, considering that they're from 2004. I would show you if this would focus. There we go. So these guys might possibly be rare, as I've seen on eBay. They're quite expensive. I have a white Pikmin that is also from the World of Nintendo line as the red and yellow Pikmin are. And I got it from the same Toys R Us as the red and yellow Pikmin, so that's pretty cool. I also have the fan favorite, the Bowman, which I made. He's quite the fascinating fellow. He is very cute and adorable. He is so popular, in fact, that he invaded New York's Times Square on the big screen, which is quite impressive. On to Pikmin 3. Yeah, so the only Pikmin 3 plushies are just these rock and wing Pikmin. I'd really love to have more of these guys, but there's one small roadblock. On eBay, they're like $40 each. So, yeah, so I don't have much for Pikmin 4 either, as it just came out like 2 months ago. And also, these guys are bootleg, but unlike some other bootlegs, these guys actually look pretty good. Unlike these guys. And speaking of bootlegs, there's these other cool bootlegs of plushies of characters that never had plushies before, like Moss and Glow Pikmin and the previously mentioned Puffman too. So if you want one, you can just go on Amazon and they're pretty easy to find, which is pretty awesome if I do say so myself. And of course, you can't have the Pikmin without Captain Olimar, the leader of the Pikmin. Now Olimar is a Pikmin. Yeah, so this isn't actually sewed on to Olimar, as I only have one Olimar plush, and I don't want to waste my only one on Pikmin Olimar. This is actually just a mask I put on him. Now he can switch between regular Olimar and Pikmin Olimar due to this mask I made. Then we have Hocotate's Most Wanted, Louie. He is quite the funny guy. He is one of my favorite characters, as his many traits are putting his company in debt, theft, and attempted murder. So he's a pretty cool guy, if I do say so myself. Wouldn't you agree? On to the enemies. Here we have the iconic Bulborb. I want to get more of these guys so I can customize them into the different variations of Bulborb, like Bulbears and Fiery Bulblaxes. I think that would be pretty cool. Next we have the Fiery Blowhog. He's quite small compared to the Pikmin, considering that he was made a long time ago, as he was from my first Pikmin plush collection, actually, as well as this other guy. And that other enemy is the Yellow Wollywog. If you've seen any of my other Pikmin videos, or anyone else's Pikmin videos, you would know just how annoying these enemies are, as they can squish 30 guys, and it's quite a lot of Pikmin to be crushed. And I don't really know what else to say about these guys. They're just kind of annoying, or more than annoying, frustrating. I don't hate the plush though. The plush is pretty good, pretty accurate. And here we have a swarming sheargrub and a female sheargrub. I don't think these guys have changed one bit ever since their first appearance on the channel. You know, they still hold up and look pretty accurate. So, I think that's a good thing. Here's an old Skitterleaf. And then here's a new Skitterleaf I made. There's a big difference between the two. One is lighter and bigger, and the other one is darker and flatter. I think I've improved with this one. Yeah. I think one of my biggest accomplishments would probably be creating the Pikmin onion. It has the red, yellow, blue, purple, and white Pikmin colors, as those are my favorite types of Pikmin. I think I did a pretty good job on this with the flower and the legs. I made the legs using let's see if I can show you dowel rods, which I cut with a, well, actually my uncle cut it with a saw, but yeah, he kind of helped me with this creation, and I think it turned out pretty well. Quite accurate. A good job indeed. We're in a different setup now, which is my bed. So now we're gonna showcase the homemade plushies. I have a red, yellow, blue, purple, white, and white Pikmin, which were all made a long time ago, and also appeared in my first Pikmin Plush collection. So onto the completely new, homemade, custom Pikmin plushies. Here we go. Here is the Beta Puffman plushie from the Pikmin 3 concept art, and the only plushie I made from the concept art, because I wanted to make my own Pikmin plushies, which I'll show right now. Plus, he doesn't really fit with the rest of them anyway, so might remake it, I don't know. My first completely original Pikmin type is the Orange Pikmin. Orange Pikmin have spikes around their body, which makes them immune to being eaten, as when an enemy eats it, they spit them right back out because of the spikes around its body. It shares many similarities to a cactus due to their spikes around its body and having a dry texture, as it is found in the desert. Next we have the Green Pikmin. Green Pikmin have a shell around their body, which makes them resistant to explosions, and can even slide on their shell, like a Koopa. Next we have the Brown Pikmin. Brown Pikmin have a thick brown coat around their body, and have claws on their arms. These claws help them dig in the ground and dig up treasures. Whenever it's alone and there's a big enemy nearby, they will dig a hole to hide from it, so it doesn't get eaten. They're quite smart. I'll probably make a video sometime explaining the full abilities about these three and the other Pikmin I'll show. Dark Pikmin. Dark Pikmin have a horn on their head to attack enemies during the night. This is supposed to be a nighttime Pikmin, like Glow Pikmin, except I made it before Glow Pikmin, which is pretty cool. they're meant to collect stuff during the nighttime. I might remake this plushie because it's starting to develop holes on it. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I might remake it soon. Next, we have the slime Pikmin. Slime Pikmin can stick to basically anything and are crush resistant, like the rock Pikmin. They can also climb up everything. They're quite useful to have. Next, we have the Ice Cube Pikmin. I made this one before the Ice Pikmin were revealed, so I guess I kind of predicted it. And I might also remake this plushie, because I think I can do better. So I might show it off in the future. Here we have the Builder Pikmin. I might remake this guy since he doesn't look too good. He kind of looks like a Conehead from the movie Coneheads. He's supposed to have 4 arms and work faster. What I find funny is that if you do this with him, he kind of looks like a little spider, which is kind of funny. What's cool about this Ice Cube, Orange, Green, Brown, Black, Slime, and Tan Pikmin is that they all come together to make all the original Pikmin that I made for Pikmin 4, which is pretty awesome. A more recent Pikmin I made is the Rice Pikmin. Rice Pikmin are quite weak on their own, only being 0.5 of a Pikmin, but in large groups of them, they can form a rice ball and run over enemies. So, I guess they can be quite a fun Pikmin to have roaming around. Now I have some pretty interesting Pikmin that were made quite a long time ago. The first one we have is the Camouflage Pikmin. What's interesting about some of these old Pikmin types is that they inspired or gave new abilities to other Pikmin that I made recently. Like with his Camouflage Pikmin, the camouflage power was given to this Dark Pikmin. So they're kind of like the ancestors to some of these old Pikmin, which is pretty cool, I guess. Here we have the Psychic Pikmin. This one was kind of like a reskin of the Yellow Pikmin. Basically, what this one would do would like hover in the air and I guess like control smaller enemies, I guess. I don't know. It's been quite a long time. But I reworked this one into the Mime Pikmin. Here we have Metal Pikmin. Metal Pikmin are supposed to be even stronger than Rock Pikmin, but even slower than Purple Pikmin. So they're kind of like a tanky type of Pikmin. I also made this Pikmin into the Armor Pikmin, too. Here's the Orange Pikmin, Part 2. But instead of spikes, it has a Venus flytrap on its head. I don't really know what else this would do besides having a Venus flytrap on its head. So, yeah, flytrap Pikmin. With some of these next Pikmin, I was quite unoriginal and just picked some Pikmin out from Google. So then I made the Tail Pikmin into a plushie. This Pikmin kind of looks more like the Green Bean Pikmin concept art from Pikmin 3. Yeah, with some of these you could tell I made them a long time ago. Here's the Spike Pikmin. Yeah, I try to do that line thingy in his mouth. Well, I mean, it turned out right. And then the last Pikmin we have is the Bomb Pikmin. Yeah. He explodes when eaten. And he's quite the skinny Pikmin. Even if some of these Pikmin may not look the best, I've learned from these mistakes and learned to make even better Pikmin. Especially with these three. These Pikmin I've probably improved on the most. Okay, so post-production Super Pikmin Bros here. I forgot to show off this dude. This guy is a tan Pikmin, and he has fur around his body, and I guess this is like mud on his hands and feet. This guy's supposed to be like the normal Pikmin, like no resistances, no abilities, just regular Pikmin. Regular fluffy Pikmin. So here is my complete Pikmin plush collection. It may not be as big as some other plush tubers have it, but it's certainly one of the most unique. Especially with most of these homemade plushies. So I think that's about all I have to show for today. Besides the fact I'm supposed to have a glow Pikmin right here, but it hasn't arrived in the mail, even though it said today they would have it. It's most certainly been a wild journey. So, comment which Pikmin is your favorite. Like, out of the official ones and maybe the homemade ones too. So make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications. And I'm glad to say that I've had a lot of fun making these videos for 5 years. So, bye bye.